Hey, hey, ho, ho. Dev life is sort of gotta go for now. Man, it was a crazy day. Can I explain it to you? Wish I could show it to you. Well, I'll explain it. My computer went off apparently while I was away. It used to happen all the time when I was here. So, man, it started off bad, guys. Hold up. Shh, hold up. Sorry about that. Okay, so it started off 2 days in a row, $4 rides that I didn't take a look at the mileage, and I went to hell. So I was driving down Kennedy, and I got a McDonald's order. So naturally, I'm like, oh well, this is normal. I'll just stop at the McDonald's on Kennedy. It was the one on 21st, so that meant I had to get on the highway, 2 highways. Then after I get it, I'm like, well, maybe it'll be close. No, it's another 2+ miles away with nothing but stoplights. And our stoplights in Tampa are stupid, super stupid. The people in charge of our transportation and lights in Tampa are also ignorant. There's no reason in 2023, when you pull up to a light and there's no traffic coming for the next minute, the next 30 seconds, that it shouldn't change. So I was like, okay. So then I'm leaving that. I pause it, so that I can't get, oh man. So I pause it, so that I can get out of the area, right? So I get out of the area and I'm like, okay, I gotta be safe. So I go to I love this deli. Sorry, that was me turning on the air conditioner. So I love this deli that I go to, right? And I get there at nice order, $9.50. I'm like, yeah. It takes me so far away from my home destination. I can't even tell you. I was so upset. I mean, it took me super far away. The other thing, though, that I noticed was gas prices were $3.19 from South Tampa, way the fluff out there to where I went. All $3.19 cash. All of them. When have you ever seen gas stations have the same price everywhere? It had to be some kind of solidarity gas people, because people generally don't pay attention to anything. But they're going to work and coming from work. They're not driving on the streets every day. So that pissed me off as well. So then I'm like, whatever. And this time I paused and I was like, you know what? Kiss off. No. Did I do another? Maybe I did 2 more. I know I got up to $20 on DoorDash. And then I was like, screw you. So then I tried Spark. And my advice there is don't do deals. Do not do deals at the moment because they don't have it fixed. And they're making people sit in parking lots and then they cancel the order. Right? So don't do deals. So then I get a pickup. I get 2 pickups. And I was like, oh, there's one for 10. And it was real close. I had to deliver some groceries. And then I got another one for like $20. And this was just delivering a whole bunch of water. My neck hurts. So by the time it was said and done, and I also did an Uber gig, which I'm starting to become fond of Uber. So by the time I took my break at like 10, I had $80. Now I know I didn't just add all of that up, and it didn't just come up to $80, but I had $80. And so then I went to get my hairs did. I came out 25, 30 from Uber because you don't, with Uber, you can cancel, right? And don't worry about it. But DoorDash kind of makes you pay for it. Oh, we're going to take away your ability to make money when, even though we're busy, you can't dash now. Okay. So I was just surprised at how nimble I've gotten with using all the apps now versus the one. And I still keep thinking about, how this is going to, incorporate into crypto, but that's another discussion for another day. I just thought I'd tell you that, man, I had a hard ass day. And I guess I learned my lesson. Like I'm going to continue to do DoorDash in the morning, right? But I've got to look at the mileage. I've got to start looking at the mileage. And I did that today with Uber Eats, but it's less of a penalty, emotionally. There's, they'll still keep sending you deals, but for some reason I feel DoorDash won't. But I think that that's stupid and that's not real. So I don't even know how to get online with DoorDash. And what I've realized is that DoorDash pays the least. If you look at all the stats, it shows that it pays the least. But Amazon Flex, that pays the most, that's crazy driving. You might as well be a mailman, because that's you're working a lot, and I want to work, but at the same time I don't want to hate myself at the end of the day. And I think if I did Amazon Flex, despite making all that money, I would dislike myself. I wouldn't like myself at all. So, yeah. That was kind of it. Sticking with it. I still enjoy getting up in the morning, but I got to tell you, that first ping you get, that's the one that decides everything. That's the one that says, hey, how's your day gonna go? And for 2 days, I've gotten 2 $4 offers that I didn't look at the mileage, that sent me way, way, way away. Even in the morning, there's traffic, right? So, all right, guys, I'll keep it short. Under 10 minutes. That rocks. Enjoy your evening, and I'll keep giving you updates. I'm trying to put together little short videos that I can upload to kind of show you, but I just forget. I mean, it's constant. Like once you get going, you get zinged constantly, and you got to look at the offers. You got to compare the offers. You got to understand what you're doing, and you got to stay happy. And when you feel like you're being taken advantage of, like DoorDash does, like you're a good driver, you do everything you're supposed to, and yet they give you crap. I don't care. Like I play mellow music, it just gets in your head. So, and I have been routinely cutting off at 2:30. So I'm over 100 today, even though it's kind of gone. Basically paid for everything today with my ride. So, okay then. I think I'll end it here. Oops. All right, guys. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Keep going.